So, YouTube, just want to quickly talk about this other book I rented from the library called The Mammoth Book of Slasher Movies, an A-to-Z guide to more than 60 years of blood and guts by Peter Normanton. And this book is completely fucking misleading. And you'll know that once you read the back. A thrilling A to Z of more than 250 slasher and splatter movies spanning 60 glorious years and 23 countries, from Lucy Fulci's Zombie Fleshers to Danny Boyle's 28 Days Later. Those two movies aren't fucking slashers. Nowhere on the cover does it fucking say splatter fucking movies. It says in big white letters, slasher movies. You don't even find down to like the 19th page that it's about slashers and splatter movies. And it talks about all kinds of other shit like the Hays Code and censorship and the video nasties. But if you're a horror junkie like me, you already knew about that, so that's nothing fucking new. See, you don't even find out to the 19th fucking page. I don't know if you can fucking see that. An A-to-Z of slasher and splatter movies on the 19th fucking page. It's not even on the fucking cover. This book is just fucking poorly written. There's so many typographical errors in this fucking book. I don't know if you can fucking see that, but there's like double spaces where it doesn't need to be one. And that's all throughout this fucking book. There's way too many typographical errors. And that's the current page I'm on. See? I don't know if you can see it, but there's many typographical errors. And then on top of that, you know, it includes movies here that they don't belong here. Fucking Cannibal Holocaust is not a fucking slasher. Neither is Cannibal Ferox. That's not a fucking slasher. Snuff? I don't think that's a fucking slasher as far as I know. There's other fucking movies that are not fucking slashers. The Werewolf and the fucking Yeti? I don't even know what the fuck that is, but it's not a fucking slasher as far as I know. This movie starts off with fucking zombie movies and it ends with zombie movies. And then on top of that, you know, alphabetically it's all wrong because they got a Nightmare on Elm Street in the A's when it should be in the N's. And they got Bay of Blood in the B's when it should be in the A. Man, they got Bay of Blood in the A's when it should be in the B's. And shit like that. It's just alphabetically it's all wrong. There's way too many typographical errors. I wish I could find a better example of what I mean by too many typographical errors. I might make a video in the future. I'll make an addendum in the future talking about all the slashers they did include and the slashers they didn't include. And all these other fucking movies that are in here that are not even fucking slashers. Like this one, for example. I don't know if you can see that. Faces of Death is not a fucking slasher. I don't think that's even splattery. It's just a fucking shockumentary. Not a fucking slasher. And then on top of that, movies like the original Halloween, that's not even bloody or gory. It barely has any blood. So it shouldn't even be in here. So this book just fails fucking completely. It fails in the slasher department, and it fails even in the splattery. Because there's moves in here that are not even fucking splattery. Or slashers. Like the fucking guinea pig movies. That's not a fucking slasher, and I don't think it's even that fucking gory or splattery. I don't know, maybe to the definition of this fucking author. Sleepaway Camp. That is a slasher, but I don't think it's really that splattery. Yeah, this book is just fucking terrible. Terrible. Yeah, I'll make an addendum in the future talking more about this misleading title of a book. And then on top of that, this Jason Voorhees is from the fucking remake. And they don't even have an entry for the Friday the 13th remake. So why bother having it on the fucking cover? As you can tell, I am pissed off because it's a fucking misleading title. You don't even find until the 19th fucking page that it's about slasher and splatter movies. And now all the movies in here are even splattery or slasher movies. Yeah, I'm making it down to them in the future. Talking about this fucking book. Fucking misleading title. Fuck you, Peter Normanton. Comment, rate, subscribe, and all that. Peace, motherfuckers. Let me know if you read this misleading fucking book. If you bought it on Amazon for the cheap, or if you did it like me and rented it from the fucking library. Peace, motherfuckers.